Thank you. I love having our students involved. They're so well spoken. They bring energy and youth. I love it. Youth, right here. Ken Clark, some know him as Kenny Clark. Ken Clark, class of '81, is with us tonight to introduce his dear friend, Bill Spindle. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Amy. Good evening. I'd like to start by thanking everyone on behalf of myself and the committee that worked on putting this event together. I didn't do a lot, but I really want to say that the foundation really greatly appreciates your support. And a special shout out for those class of 1981 folks that came. Yeah. As Amy said, my name's Ken Clark, and I have the honor of introducing tonight's distinguished alumni award winner. I was on the website doing some research, and I saw that some of the past winners of this award. Bill Spindle, economic advisor to presidents, former chairman of the FDIC. Chris Van Allsburg, world-renowned author of the Polar Express. Bill, you're in some elite company. I've been a friend of Bill's for almost 50 years. Our parents were good friends, still are good friends, and but we really made a connection with basketball. We were gym rats. You know, we were at the junior high. It was the junior high back then, not the middle school. And then in high school, competitively on the basketball team. Went to Grand Valley State basketball camp and so forth. But that was really our connection, was basketball and sports. And we spent a lot of time together doing that. I remember we spent a lot of time at the Spindle House on Rosewood because not only did they have a hoop, but they had a trampoline. And that was really cool. We were such good friends, we decided to room together as freshmen at the University of Michigan. For those Wolverines, it was Mary Markley on the Hill. Shout out to Mary Markley. And we remained friends at U of M, but as you can imagine in college, you start to meet other people. That's the beauty of a college experience. You make connections with other people, and Bill and I stayed close, but he went one direction, I kind of went another direction, but we stayed together. And he made this connection with the Michigan Daily and fell into journalism. And it kind of goes from there, you know, Michigan Daily, editor of the Michigan Daily, and then Columbia Graduate School of Journalism, which, by the way, I looked up, ranked #1 graduate school in the country for journalism. Newsday, Bloomberg, 20 years at the Wall Street Journal, and now more recently Semaphore and Cipher News. Just amazing. And those are the institutions in media and journalism, but you know, there was where he was, Tokyo, Rome, India, Abu Dhabi. And these were the places he lived, not just the places he visited and traveled to in his work. And it was just really special, I know, for his friends and his family to watch his career. I remember so vividly, I think it was the first time he had a story that was on the cover of the Wall Street Journal. I mean, it still gives me chills. I mean, it just, here's the front page in the article, and by Bill Spindle. I was like, I know that guy. So, and then, you know, those are the happy ones. There were some tragic ones, you know, the horrible international incident with David Pearl being captured, tortured, and killed by terrorists. That Bill was very much involved with that, and was a connection there. But A more recent incident that really, I think, goes to Bill's character was recently with Semaphore. He was had a column around climate change. He's now, you may know, a kind of world-renowned climate change journalist. And Semaphore had advertisers to support his column and his newsletter. And one of the advertisers was a fossil fuel company. And Bill kind of had a problem with that, as you can imagine. And to his character and to his values and his principles, you know, knowing that it might cost him his job, he said, that's not going to work. So I think that really shows the kind of individual that he is, that, you know, values and principles and character mean a lot. So before we welcome Bill to the stage to accept his award, we have another video to share for you.